Welcome back to our series on generative AI. Generative AI is an incredible innovation transforming the way we interact with technology. But with great power comes great responsibility. While it can enhance learning, boost creativity, and improve efficiency, it also has real-world risks, ranging from spreading misinformation to reinforcing harmful biases. Generative AI also brings challenges associated with data privacy, environmental effects, and larger societal impacts. In this video, we'll explore the ethical concerns surrounding AI. Remember from our earlier video, we talked about how the quality and diversity of an LLM's data can affect bias and reliability. We talked about the Swiss cheese analogy and how it relates to missing data LLMs train on. This is why AI can generate false information, also known as hallucinations. Generative AI has also been known to make up fake sources and non-existent references. Also, LLMs are only as current as their last training date. This means it could have no knowledge about recent events, updated research, or new trends. So, always remember, AI isn't a reliable source for academic research or fact-checking. Even when AI sounds like it knows what it's talking about, it could be completely wrong. This is why you should always verify generative AI content, especially when accuracy is important. You've probably learned that Wikipedia isn't a credible source. That's because anyone can edit the information, and it can lack sources, making information unreliable. Moderators can influence content based on their opinions and biases. Think of generative AI similarly if you use it to help you in your academics. Another problem is that bad actors can exploit generative AI to create highly convincing misinformation, including deepfake videos and AI-powered phishing scams. By generating realistic text, images, voices, and even videos, they can impersonate trusted individuals, public figures, manipulate public opinion, or deceive people into sharing sensitive information. For example, in 2022, a deep-fake video of Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky circulated on social media calling his soldiers to lay down their weapons. Malicious actors have generated fake videos of celebrities endorsing scam investments that were circulated online, tricking thousands of users into losing money. Cybercriminals have also used AI to create chatbots that mimic human conversation in virtual chats, scamming users into revealing passwords or financial details. As AI technology advances, it's crucial to stay vigilant and critically evaluate digital content to avoid falling for these deceptive tactics. If AI chatbots claim they don't collect personal data, then why does it matter what you type? Is it really a big deal if you share private information with them? AI chat might feel private, but is it really? Even though some AI chatbots don't intentionally save personal details like your name or address, there are still risks to sharing sensitive information. And here's why. Some AI companies store conversations to train future models. This means what you type might be reviewed by AI trainers, even if your personal details aren't attached. If you enter private information, it could still be stored in a dataset that's later used to refine AI responses. AI chatbots are not immune to security threats. If a chatbot is hacked or there's a data breach, there's a chance that stored conversations could be accessed. Here's a real example for you. In 2023, a bug in ChatGPT caused some users to see parts of other people's chat history. This shows that AI tools are not flawless when it comes to security. When you talk to a doctor, lawyer, or therapist, your information is protected by privacy laws. AI chatbots don't have those protections, and there's virtually no oversight. If you share medical concerns, legal issues, or personal struggles with AI, there's no guarantee that information stays private. As a rule of thumb, if you wouldn't share something with a stranger online, don't type it into AI. And while AI tools can be helpful, they don't replace professional advice. So, what should you do to protect your privacy? Never share personal, financial, or sensitive information. Turn off chat history if you don't want it to save your chats. Use AI responsibly and don't rely on it for private matters. The bottom line? AI chatbots are incredibly useful, but they're not private. If you want to stay safe online, treat AI chats like a public conversation and be mindful of what you share. As we learned, LLM models are trained on massive amounts of publicly available data. But just because something is online, does it make it okay to use for training? Does this painting look familiar to you? That's because it's an AI-generated version of a night sky using the style of Vincent van Gogh's original Starry Night. This example demonstrates a point. If AI uses someone else's content to generate new material, who owns the result? Right now, copyright laws around AI-generated content are unclear, and many lawsuits are challenging how AI companies use data. Everything from authors, artists, musicians, and media companies have sued OpenAI, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Anthropic, and NVIDIA for using their work as training data. This raises major questions about copyright, intellectual property, and ownership. Equally as important, if you use AI-generated content in your own work, you could be plagiarizing without even knowing it. Unfortunately, AI comes with hidden costs. Training AI models require huge amounts of energy consumption, with some AI data centers using as much electricity as entire towns. For example, training GPT-3 consumed approximately 1,287 megawatt-hours of electricity, which is comparable to the annual energy usage of about 120 average American homes. In Querétaro, Mexico, AI data centers have drained local power and water resources, affecting nearby communities. Bias is another major issue. If an AI model is trained mostly on Western data, it may generate culturally biased responses, reinforcing stereotypes or discrimination. For example, image generation AI has been found to depict lawyers as Caucasian Western men and nurses as Western women because its training data reflects historical biases. Facial recognition software has also been found to be less accurate for darker-skinned individuals due to imbalanced training data. There are also concerns about data sanitization labor. One company exploited Kenyan workers by paying them less than $2 a day to screen harmful content, which led to severe mental health consequences. So how can we use AI responsibly? The more we understand AI's strengths and weaknesses, the better we can use it responsibly and ethically. Here are some key things to remember. Always fact-check generative AI content and verify sources. Critically analyze generated content to recognize and challenge AI bias. Understand that using AI-generated content could inadvertently cause copyright infringement or plagiarism. Be mindful of privacy and don't share sensitive information. And finally, as future stewards of AI, advocate for ethical AI development. All right, let's recap what we've covered in this video. Hallucinations occur when AI generates false but confident-sounding information. Generative AI raises privacy concerns, and it's not confidential. Always be careful of what you share in chatbots and never share private information. Your data may be used to improve models. Ethical use includes fact-checking, challenging bias, protecting privacy, and avoiding plagiarism. AI also comes with hidden costs. Training requires huge energy consumption and has environmental impacts. There are also broader societal concerns, like workers in low-wage countries that have been exploited to filter harmful content. By understanding these issues, we can make informed choices about how we use AI and advocate for ethical development and transparency. Now that you understand how LLMs are developed, how chatbots work, and the challenges and pitfalls of AI, you're on your way to using generative AI responsibly and ethically. Remember, AI can generate information, but only you can generate wisdom.